Yes, my people. Una good evening. That's so we dey do am. We dey always throw salute for our people over there. Wherever you dey, in the four corners of the globe, we say
salute.
We throw salute. I hope una catch am.
If and I hope say they wish us the same too.
Exactly. As we throw salute, now catch am, throw am back to us. And so it be. So, Iyawo, the topic today now, make we talk am for grammar.
Racism.
Today's topic is going to be about racism. Racism is a global pandemic, to put it that way. So, my message is going to throw more light into it. Yes, darling, what have you got to say about racism?
Racism is a very raw issue. It even happens in the family. In a family where some people tell you because they have mixed, male parents are mixed heritage. Oh no, because it doesn't mean say because they get black sister or mixed race sister or brother or family, say they don't be racist. They don't be racist. They are not racist. So racist is a very raw thing, and it can make people go into depression or even harm themselves. So we have to be careful how we classify people. We should stop putting people in a box. Everybody has an identity. Let everybody choose their identity. Racism is a very raw thing. It's like what we know with this big family when they happen now. Don't be so Maga.
Yes.
Because Maga first start saying no one gets into that issue. Because say we get plenty money now. Like someone said, say they talk to billionaire when they be millionaire. So no be the same thing like for us. Anyway, so that big bonge, I think the big family, and this woman we're talking about was very well off before she met her husband, and still it's like because of her color and race, whatever, her blend, they don't like her. People don't like her, and almost especially because she come from that place, come marry their own pikin for here. So racism, there's a lot I would have loved to say. It's very, very raw. Let people enjoy their identity. I'm sure even you when they watch yourself, you may think say wherever you are watching, if you be in Nigeria, you be fool. You don't know what is inside your DNA. Try to find out. You see people wear black well. You find out their great grandparents white person. It's raw, darling. I think for now, so I go.
That's why you go talk and reach.
Okay.
My people, as now hear my Yawo talk. So racism in a pandemic as well on his own. So now everywhere it is. Racism is everywhere.
For house, for workplace, for road.
The black people, we are racist to ourselves.
Now we was pass.
We come to Oyibo.
Now we was pass.
Then we start saying Oyibo people then be racist to us, which is true, very clear.
Now we was
Some of them will just come to your face, say yes, and what if I'm racist to you?
What can you do?
What can you do? Yes, I'm racist. Yeah. Now there, the people where they make law, they put them for law, say when you are racist to somebody, it's against the law. Whereas the people where be say that they for top.
Now then they do a more.
Then they hide them. You understand me?
Yeah.
So as it be say na pandemic for the whole world, now the thing where be say people not feel erase from this world. Chinese people they racist against them. The West, whether you be Asia, Africa, the West, they will they racist against you.
And even remember what happened in South Africa.
Yes.
Black people, our black brothers and sisters, they kill because
they are also racist to themselves.
And I'm telling the truth now. Anywhere, one thing I know about Nigerians, anywhere we put our feet, we saw. We know we not be lazy. Whether na any kind job we say make we do, whether we get brain for everything.
I'll give an example with myself.
Get brain for everything.
My mother is from Benin, while my father is from Delta and Yocha. So when they come marry my mother, not be small wahala. Because they say, you don't see any Benin man again. Nah, Igbo man, now you can't go follow. That one I call her racism as well.
Yeah.
Because if we the same color, because na different language, we are racist to ourselves. Which means racism as we classify them before, now pandemic. When we say they not go even find the vaccine to eradicate it.
Because even mama wey born mixed race pikin wey marry white or he marry black, even mama self dey be racist to him own pikin.
Exactly.
Talking about that, my father when my father went to meet my mom's mother, my mom's stepmother, when I was a baby, I was by my mom and my dad told me this story. They lived in the countryside, they went to visit her, and she didn't like my dad. So when my dad said, when I see her, I used to run, I was already crawling, I didn't want her carrying me or something like that. And there was a time she told my dad, she put her and she won't carry me. My dad said, no, you can't carry my daughter because you don't like me. If you don't like me, that means you don't like whatever comes out of me.
That is racism.
And that's inside house, so where your grandpapa, your inside house, your blood. That be blood, not be blood.
Yes. Racism are everywhere. So if people they talk about racism in a high class way, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
So many stories.
You can't hide it. Whether you be king, you be queen, you be president, you be chancellor, you be vice chancellor, you be prime minister, it there inside blood. That pandemic, you don't get vaccine. They don't fit cure them. Racism have no vaccine. Racism have no cure. It's a pandemic.
Even my senior sister, because she be proper Oyibo.
Pandemic racism.
Proper Oyibo. When I small, this is quite deep. But like I've said, this is what we plan. To be truthful more as we can on this platform. To talk about issues that some people might find it hard to talk about. I think maybe we'll leave this for another time.
Exactly.
It's to do with family, racial abuse.
So the fact be say we don't hit the nail for the head. Racism na pandemic we not get vaccine. That pandemic don't they hammer the whole world for a long time. For a long time, even before they come put black people for chain. And when wound don't heal, the scar will see they there. People will say they don't forget her. Na lie.
They go say forget her.
So my people, if not as a result of racism, how a human being will carry another fellow human being, enslave her. So that's what we'll talk and reach my people. So they're gonna watch out again for another topic for Wahala Channel.